Today I'm going to narrate a story of Red Riding Hood. And as every story has one moral, this story has a moral that you should not trust strangers, okay? We should not trust strangers. Who are strangers, children? Strangers are those whom we don't know. So without knowing them, we should not talk too much to them. We should not give our information to the strangers. Okay, children? Got it, everyone? So shall I start with the story?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Red Riding Hood. This is a story of a girl called Red Riding Hood. Can you see Red Riding Hood, children? Yes, she was a sweet girl and she was called Red Riding Hood because she used to wear a red coat and it was having a hood and she used to wear it everywhere she went. And that's why she was called Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood loved her grandmother very much, and this hood was gifted to her by her grandmother. And one day she came to know that her grandmother fell ill and she wanted to take some medicines and fruits to her grandmother. So she packed her basket full of fruits and medicines. And then she started to plan to go to her grandmother's house. But her grandmother's house was other side of the forest. Yes, so she has to travel through the forest in order to go to grandma's house. So she decided to go to grandma's house. So she was traveling, she was walking all the way. Suddenly, there was a wolf on the way. Yes, there was a wolf on the way and he stopped Red Riding Hood and started telling, "What happened? Where are you going?" She said, "My name is Red Riding Hood." And without knowing him, she started talking to him, giving all the information. She said, "I am going to my grandma's house. She is very ill. She is all alone in the home. So I will go to grandmother." This wolf was very cunning. What he thought, that I will go to grandma's house very quickly and I will eat her, because this wolf was very hungry. So what he did was he started traveling to the forest, all through the forest, and went to the grandma's house. He reached there, yes, and he reached and he slowly stepped into the house and he saw grandma was sleeping. And he came into the house suddenly and he saw and he ate grandma. And what he did was he knew that Red Riding Hood would come. So he put on the blanket and he wore grandma's clothes and he rested in the bed and waited for Red Riding Hood to come. Red Riding Hood came slowly and said, "Hello, grandma." And she stepped into the house. But she found that someone in the bed was strange. It was not grandma. She came near and said, "Why, grandma? Your eyes are so big." The wolf said, "Because that I can see you clearly." Why, grandma? Why you have so big teeth?" The wolf said, "Because so that I can eat you." Then this wolf started eating this girl. And suddenly when he was making lot of noise, there came a woodcutter. This is woodcutter, and he saw this bad wolf and he hit this bad wolf. When he hit this bad wolf, then grandma and Red Riding Hood came out safely and the wolf ran away. Yes, so this woodcutter rescued Red Riding Hood, grandma, together and they were happily ever after. So the moral of the story, children, what did we learn from this story? We learned that we must not trust strangers. Yes, we should not tell all information to the strangers, okay? Because we don't know how are they, whether they are bad or good. Okay, got it, everyone?